Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearthstone Arena, Northernlion's Den. We're going to go back to this arena game here. You know, this may very well be the last episode where we use this mage deck. I'm going to be sad to see it go. This has produced a lot of very entertaining games. We went 1-1 in the last episode, which puts us to 6-2 overall, which is a very good position to be in. I would love to, if we're setting one more goal, one more win would be amazing. Obviously, like, 3 more wins would be the best. Did I not just play literally against this guy 2 seconds ago? Well, 2 seconds ago for you if you're watching these videos in like a playlist or something. I'm pretty sure I just played against this guy and lost, which might be my downfall here. Again, another aggressive mulliganing. Sorcerer's Apprentice, maybe? Razor Friend. Oh, okay. Not a great start. But again, this deck is mostly just about surviving the early game and then doing some damage in the late game. Even the game that we lost last time at the end of the episode was a whole lot of fun. It was like touch and go. It was, you're going to die this turn or you're going to die next turn if you don't kill me this turn. And eventually he top decked. I think it was this dude, honestly. I think he top decked a Gore Howl, which is a 7 damage, 1 durability weapon. And he used that to poop on my face, basically. And we got Acolyte of Pain this time. We've had some really tough draws right at the start of this. It's weird because I have Fairy Dragon in my deck. I have Sorcerer's Apprentice. I have a bunch of 2-mana spell cards, but I so rarely seem to actually get them. So, what do I summon here first? I don't know. Acolyte of Pain almost... I need to, like, prioritize card draw, I think, at the very, very early game here. He's just going to armor up. He's going to save some cards. I need to prioritize card draw so I can get Flame Strikes as soon as possible. I really thought that we were going to win that last game pretty handily. But it ended up... You just go watch it because the end of that game is really fun. He summoned a Deathwing, which is a 12/12. Discard your hand, destroy all other minions, I think including your own. And then I Faceless manipulated it, and I really thought that it would just automatically destroy his... I'm trying to think about how to do this. I thought that it would automatically destroy his creature, but it didn't actually work out that way. Not his creature, I should say. I thought that it would automatically destroy his Deathwing, but it didn't. But we still had a good chance, but he ended up top decking that Gore Howl, which caused me a lot of problems. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this dude with my own hero power. That's 1 card draw. And I'm tempted to, hit Emperor Cobra, but that'll kill me for sure. So I would rather let him use the, use Emperor Cobra on his turn to hit me. And, we'll see how that works. Maybe I can basically suck a turn out of him is what I'm thinking. And if he does hit me with it, which he will, I'll get another card draw, and then he'll be at 2 health, and then maybe he summons a bunch of 2 health minions, and I play a Blizzard or something and just kill them all instantly. But with 4, I'm guessing he's dropping a Chillwind Yeti. Or sorry, 5 mana as your Drake, actually. Annoying, yes. We have so many cards in our hand. Gurubashi Berserker is very good. The problem is we can't afford to really summon anything too amazing here, because if we summon something great, then he will just destroy it with Emperor Cobra. So I don't think sending Gurubashi Berserker out there is the right decision. I think I'm going to send out a Jungle Panther, and then I'm going to attack the Emperor Cobra here. And we can hero power that down on the next turn, and then maybe play something else along with it. It's a scary position to be in here. Again, survive the early game, have fun in the late game. Is this the same guy? I can't recall. A Blizzard might be tempting here just to stop the Cult Master from giving him any card draw. Just trying to think about how I would do this. So the Blizzard... Cone of Cold is good enough to kill... Okay, here's the deal. Like, Cone of Cold for 3 mana is enough to kill the Cobra. Do we have any ability to get that down plus a spell power plus 1? No, of course we do not. Maybe we could hero power the Cobra, but then he'll get the card draw, which I don't want. So if we Blizzard them all, many will die, but then we can't really do anything. Is him getting 1 card draw out of Cult Master really that damaging for me? It might be better for me to just focus on getting a creature out on the field. So sure, let's hero power this. He'll get a card draw out of it, sure, by all means. And, we could Cone of Cold, but I think that's actually better save for the next turn. And I don't want to give him anything to attack, basically, so I think I'm just going to summon a Mirror Entity, and then he could do something with that if he wants. Obviously, ideally, he plays a bunch of creatures here, we draw a Flame Strike. If that doesn't happen, we will have to deal with things as they come, basically. I could take a lot of damage on this turn. I want to destroy Cult Master either before Azure Drake or at the same time as I destroy a bunch of enemies with Blizzard or Flame Strike. We both have a ton of cards in our hand. There's a lot of ammunition here, and that the danger with that is that there's also a lot of potential to fuck up. There's a lot of possible permutations. When you only have 2 cards in your hand, it's usually pretty easy to suss out what the best option is. So he knows now that this is not like an ice barrier where I get 8 extra, ice block maybe I guess it's called, where you get 8 extra armor when he attacks you directly. So he's probably guessing on a mirror entity right now, so he'll give me Acidic Swamp Ooze, which is probably the lowest minion in his hand. Acceptable. And then he'll probably kill that with... No, he won't kill that with Cult Master. He shouldn't kill it with Cult Master. I mean, he doesn't know that I have a Blizzard card, obviously, but if I were him, I would keep Cult Master alive for sure. Yeah, okay. What's he gonna, he's gonna go for the board control, maybe? Oh, very good. So he's probably gonna attack me directly, and then, yes, use his weapon to kill the Acidic Ooze. It's a good play. Flame Strike has never been stronger than it is right now. That's not Flame Strike. We have 7 mana, so I can't even, like, Spell Power +1. Nor can I Blizzard, then Cone of Cold. But what I can do is Blizzard and then drop Fairy Dragon. That's not crazy good. And Fairy Dragon will be hit by his weapon. Or I could just Hero Power the Arathi Weaponsmith. Which is probably better. Maybe force him to use his hero power on me directly. And again, we're hoping for he drops a bunch of creatures and we continue being able to survive. And then, it's okay. Even if we lose, we still did pretty good here. Unfortunately, Flame Strike is not going to be a very good, you know, possibility right now. Ancient Brewmaster, not particularly strong either. I kind of like the idea of Azure Drake giving us the card draw, and then Cone of Cold freezing the enemies, and also killing the his Azure Drake. I think this is a pretty good play here. And now, actually, we could swap. It's frozen, so I don't necessarily want to swap. I could just use a Fireball instead, or we'll wait for a Flame Strike to come out. So I don't want to swap the Jungle Panther for it yet. We'll see what happens, though. Again, this is a lot of cards in the hand. That means a lot of possible permutations going on here. And again, more cards. Draw some more, or play some more cards so I can Flame Strike you. I have a 1 in 5 chance, roughly, of top decking one since I have 3 in my deck. Fireball can also do some good stuff for me. Ancient Brewmaster less so, but I could get another card draw out of Azure Drake. Knife Juggler's annoying. And Boulder Fist Ogre. So now we can... Ooh, thank God. He lived. Now we can kill Boulder Fist Ogre with Fireball. Is there anything better? I don't think so. I think we have to get Boulder Fist Ogre off the field, so that's got to happen. And then we have 5 mana left. At this point, it's like a Gurubashi Berserker might actually be awesome. Well, I'm going to cast a spell. Now's the time to do it, I guess. But I think instead, I will probably... I want to throw out like an Ancient Brewmaster. But I can't really, so we might just throw out like a Harvest Golem instead. And then Hero Power him directly, I suppose, because I'll sacrifice you like this. And I'll keep Azure Drake alive just in case I manage to live through the next round. Just in case it manages to live through the next round. Let's drop a Fairy Dragon as well and see what comes up here. We're starting to play our cards now, which is good. I have a huge health disadvantage, which I'm actually okay with. I thought about playing Spellbender as well. He's got another Boulder Fist Ogre. We will have struggles killing it. And our Azure Drake has died. Flame Strike still really valuable. Polymorph still really valuable. Azure Drake, not really as valuable. And we need to deal with the Boulder Fist Ogre as soon as possible. We can kill it on this turn by using everything we've got. And it'll get a lot of value out of a 6-mana Boulder Fist Ogre. And we'll have 10 mana left, and I could drop some Ancient Brewmasters. Yeah, I could drop 2 Ancient Brewmasters. There's no point in dropping 2 Ancient Brewmasters. Senjin Shieldmaster and Ancient Brewmaster instead. Alright, so we'll do this, and we'll have another creature on the field by way of our... Oh, wait, that's not quite enough damage! Oh, no!
Whoops.
That was actually a major problem. Yeah, that's an issue. There's no point in using our hero power there now. Maybe it's a good thing. that was really bad. This could be the death of me here. I really need the card draw, so I'm going to summon that, and I think I'll summon the taunt as well. I need this Flame Strike, like, as soon as possible. Okay, so this is a serious moment of truth. Again, if we can wipe the board and keep some of our creatures alive, I feel pretty good. But, like, not all is lost, certainly. But I feel pretty scared. I wish that we had that Acidic Swamp Ooze, because I worry about his Gore Howl coming out and just, like, wiping my board continuously. He can't feel super confident unless he has some amazing cards in his hand, but I would give him the advantage right now. What are his best plays right off the bat? It's a tricky one unless he has spells. He might have an Execute, which would be a real problem if he just sacrifices the boar for the taunt creature and then executes it for 1 mana. That's incredible value. And then he could hit me directly for 8 damage, and then if he summons a Gore Howl, if he has one in his deck, then, you know, he can basically kill me next turn without me having a way to stop it. In all likelihood. Alright, that's scary. He's going to have a ton of creatures on the field. This is the ultimate Flame Strike target, but he will be able to do a ton of damage to me already. So he's going to... I don't necessarily love that, but I can understand where he's coming from with it. And then is he really going to sacrifice 2 creatures to get rid of the Azure Drake? Oh, what is this? Like an Execute or a Slam or something? He's using a lot of cards. I appreciate that a great deal. He is gonna sacrifice. I mean, I guess I get it, but I really don't think that I had that much on the field to warrant what he just invested. So, okay. I mean, it would be ideal to get rid of Warsong Commander as soon as possible, so he can't just BF me. That's buttfuck, but I'm 10. So, I think what I'm gonna do here is toss down an Ancient Brewmaster and then Lord of the Arena. And this is because I need a taunt out here to absorb some attacks in case he has, like, really, really strong minions. There's no spell cards that I have that I could use to just kill this Warsong Commander, so I have to send out something that can hopefully soak up an attack. Because I think he wants this Warsong Commander to live so that he can summon, like, a War Golem or something like that. Or a Deathwing, because I do believe he has one of those in his deck. If he has a Deathwing, I will lose this game. I just can't send anything out against it. If I had a Faceless Manipulator, it might change things a little bit, but I don't, so... if I had a Mirror Entity, it would change things for sure, because you actually get the initiative with a Mirror Entity. He plays it, he gets Summoning Sickness, you get it, when he ends his turn, you can attack with it immediately, so... Knife Juggler. He's going to use that to hopefully... Okay, so he's going to try to whittle something down here. He was probably hoping that went to the taunts. Obviously, a Flame Strike here is so nasty. Is he going to sacrifice this and then... What? He's not going to use his Stormwind... Commander. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm absolutely okay with that. Unfortunately, I can't do a 4-3-4 as much as I would love to. So we're just going to spend an F-ton of cards here, I guess. I got to keep sending out taunts for now. If I get a Flame Strike at some point, I think it's so good. 3-4-4. Nope, 4-4-2 is possible. It's kind of shitty. Oh, wait, well, you know, I can give myself 2 taunts, actually. But then, what do I have? 3-3-4? I don't know. Okay, let's try it. I want to give myself 2 taunts here again, so basically I'm just soaking up attacks from whatever he throws out. And then, in addition to this, it might be good to hit Warsong Commander at some point, but I'm going to summon a Spellbender instead. So again, I'm hoping he has to struggle. All of his minions having charge is obviously incredibly good. But if I can just survive long enough to put a fucking Flame Strike on the field, oh, I will be a happier man. Of course, I need to get a Flame Strike at some point. And is he just going to put Amani Berserker out there again? Probably. Although the card apparently is just going to stick on the field from my perspective. Alright, so his Warsong Commander is going to die. I will Hero Power it now. And I feel a little bit less concerned about things, although we both only have 3 cards in our hand. That's not a lot. Okay. A little unusual. Please tell me that card disappears from the board now? No? Okay, that's just going to be an ever-present Spectre here. That's actually a really cool use of cards for him. Gnomish Inventor. We will play Gnomish Inventor, and the reason we do that is to hopefully draw a Cone of Cold. Or a Faceless Manipulator. Not quite good enough. Warsong Commander's got to go. And then we can, you know, summon an Ancient Brewmaster and bring Gnomish Inventor back into our hand. And we'll see how this works out. I don't know. This is a weird one. Faceless Manipulator is my go-to card if something goes horribly wrong and he summons an incredible creature. Again, I like playing against this guy. We got some good games going on here. I'm hoping that he gets tricked and he thinks that he attacks me instead to see if that secret is an ice block. And that way my creature actually lives. That was a very good swap for him, no question about it. And another Ancient Brewmaster for him, which is really annoying. Ooh, what? Okay. Oh, that's okay. Amani Berserker is now out on the field. Please summon more. Thank you. If there is a god in the universe, Flame Strike. Oh my god, it's a Sunwalker. Okay, well, you know, we can get value out of Sunwalker here. And I think we drop Novus Inventor as well for the card draw. It's Ironbeak Owl. There are 7 cards left in my deck. 3 of them are fucking Flame Strikes. That's like a 50% chance to top deck one. Oh my god, and it would be so good now too. Wipe out all of his cards, drop my own War Golem on the field. Please. He's now going to sacrifice the Brewmaster, and then he'll probably hit me directly, or I would if I were him anyway. Oh, maybe he'll actually attack the Gnomish Inventor. In which case I would just hero power him. And then kill him next turn. So I don't know if I like that from him, but he might feel differently. I think he's going to go for the early rush down, which is smart in case he draws a Gore Howl or something. Oh! 50% chance to wipe out all of his creatures. I still might not be able to pull it out. That is a fucking Flame Strike is what that is. Okay. Finally! And then we just hit him directly, because this silence is real fucking important in our hand. Please tell me that he doesn't draw a Gore Howl or a Deathwing. I still think I'm going to lose this, but it's been a fun game regardless. What does he have? 2 cards and 8 in his deck. There's a fairly good chance that he has it. I gotta kill him so quickly. This is really scary. Oh, no. Like, I gotta kill him really quickly. Frost Nova, pretty useful. War Golem has to go out this... it's actually maybe better to do Gurubashi Berserker and then Faceless Manipulator it. Maybe. Ah, but I need to do enough damage to kill this. Or at least summon like a Frost Nova to stop it.
What to do?
This is a weird one. Okay. Hero Power. Attack. War Golem. I don't think we live. I think we're gonna die. If not this turn, then soon. But I at least fucking tried, right? Maybe somehow Spellbender ends up healing me. I think I'm just 1 turn too shy. Okay, so Spellbender's gonna bend his spells here. That's pretty important. An Acidic Swamp Ooze would be a killer drop right now. He got a card draw out of it anyway, so he's probably A-okay with that. But now I have 1 more damage on the field. Oh, no. Okay, well played. He beat me fair and square again, if that's the same dude. So we're gonna go 6-3 with this mage deck. Honestly, I'm relatively pleased with that, even though we did just go, like, we were 5-1, so we went 1-2. Pretty sure we lost to the same guy again. It's always shitty when that happens, especially because there was like a 15-minute gap in between these games. So maybe I've got his name wrong. But that was a fun arena play regardless. I really like that deck. And, you know, can't complain about a nearly 70% win rate, although certainly we were doing better before it. And we'll boot up another deck here as we continue playing. So that's going to be 70 gold, which is going to take me over 250, which means I can also buy another pack in addition to the pack. Oh, we won't open this one yet. I'll open 2 because I'll buy one from the store. So I apologize for bowing out the way that I bowed out there, but I had a lot of fun with that arena play regardless, and we'll buy another pack here for 100 gold and see if I can get something that can help me out in Constructed a little bit. So drop this in here. And, oh, there's an epic. And no goldens, that's fine though. Our epic card is Twisting Nether, destroy all minions. That seems scary, but also, you know, basically the same as the way I've been using Flame Strike in this mage deck. And pack number 2. It's a card I've never seen before, I think. So I'm glad to have it. It's probably 1 rare. Goldens? Nope. Our rare is Angry Chicken, maybe the worst rare. But anyway, that's fine. Let's buy our way back into the arena and we'll do, we'll probably draft, but we'll probably draft and play 1, if I had to guess. So we're down to 5 in-game gold. I'll probably have to buy in soon. Let's play as a warrior, because we just got pooped on by a warrior. So we're going to play as a warrior in arena. It's been a while, and we're going to start with a rare. I think the only real choice here is Sunwalker. Really do not like Wild Pyromancer. Really do not like Stampeding Kodo. Kind of like Sunwalker, but not really that much. 0, give a friendly minion charge. I think this is pretty useful. The Owl is okay. The Loot Hoarder is okay. I think the charge is possibly better. Maybe we'll take a more aggressive deck here. I'm really looking for... I'm going to take Chillwind Yeti, one of the best cards, one of the best value in the game, I think. I'm really looking for Fiery War Axe. And more weapons, the better, I guess. Now here, Frostwolf Grunt, I think, is pretty bad. A 2/2 taunt. Novice Engineer is a 1/2, and you draw a card from the battle cry, which is okay, but it's probably 1 damage and draw a card for 2 mana. Whereas this is 2 damage, and if you plan it right, you can also draw a card as well. So I think Slam is a little better here. Stranglethorn Tiger, I think Ironforge Rifleman and Frostwolf Grunt are both pretty bad. So I'm just picking exclusively based on value right now. Wolf Rider, I think, is pretty bad. Charge, I think, is pretty bad, but 4 damage for 2 mana with Cleave, I think, is pretty good. So we'll take that. I need some 2 drops as well. Heroic Strike, give your hero +4 attack this turn, I think is very good as well. 4 damage for 2 mana. But again, yes, I do need some extra 2 drops. I think Spiteful Smith is a very smart choice here. I can't rely on weapons showing up, but I can reasonably assume that a weapon will show up at some point. So we can get the value of the Enrage here. 4/6 for a 5 is not horrible anyway, but the Enrage, it makes it a lot better. So I think I'll take Spiteful Smith, and we can reasonably assume some weapons are going to show up. I'm going to take Charge again. Now we're getting to about the, this is such a bad epic choice. The reason this is actually okay to take Molten Giant here, I don't think Molten Giant's a terrible card regardless, but we can take damage and then buff ourselves up with armor, so Molten Giant will exclusively cost less, even if we have like 30 health, if we have 15 health, 15 armor. So Molten Giant, I think, is the right choice here. And we have another epic choice. Brawl, destroy all minions except 1, chosen randomly. Deal 1, or Shield Slam, deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have. Most of the time, I'm probably just going to have 2 armor. Brawl doesn't seem... It's too RNG for me, though, so I think we'll go Shield Slam, honestly. I don't like this choice that much, though. Alright. Booty Bay Bodyguard is probably the best out of these. Now that we're approaching the halfway mark, I've really got to get some early game drops. But Arathi Weaponsmith, I think, is our choice here for the ability to get a weapon. Since we don't have many 2-drops from a creature standpoint now, I like Slam, but I'm going to take Novice Engineer instead. Just worried that I don't necessarily get any better cards later. Again, similarly, I will take Crazed Alchemist. A 2/2 2-mana drop is pretty terrible, but I kind of need it, I think. So we have Battle Rage. Draw a card for each damaged friendly character. This is like 2 mana for 2 card draw. I think that's really good, assuming you don't use it in the very, very early game. Whirlwind, deal 1 damage to all minions. I think I've had some pretty terrible choices so far, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Argent Squire, I think, it's pretty terrible, so I'll take another charge, but I've really got to get some minions quickly. So, Mind Control Tech or Emperor Cobra. I think we take Emperor Cobra because it synergizes really nicely with the charge cards that we have. Because, you know, we drop Emperor Cobra, then for 0 mana we give it a charge, and we can kill any minion with this for 3 mana, which is crazy good. So it's also, it fills a 3 spot in our inventory. As much as I like the Spiteful Smith, and I do, a Chillwind Yeti I think is very good as well. We don't really have that many weapons. We have a Arathi Weaponsmith, that's our only weapon, which scares me, but I assume we'll get some more showing up. Pint-Sized Summoner, I don't really like because we don't have that many creatures. I think I'll take a Sunwalker instead. Okay. Things get interesting now. Inner Rage, deal 1 damage to a minion, give it +2 attack. I mean, that can be really good because I have, you know, Spiteful Smith where it gets enraged. That would also give me +2 attack on my weapon. That's 0 mana for 4 damage, which is really good. I don't know if I have any other enrages yet, but I don't know. Inner Rage kind of seems like a gimmicky card. Booty Bay Bodyguard is pretty okay. Leper Gnome I don't really like, but I could use a 1 mana drop that could possibly trade evenly with a 2 mana creature. But it gets destroyed so easily by Mage or Druid or not Hunter. Mage or Druid. Let's go with the Booty Bay Bodyguard here. I'm feeling a little light on creatures. I also maybe like Cruel Taskmaster, which has the same thing as Inner Rage, but you also get a 2/2 creature out of it. Of course, it costs you 2 mana. Sure. This is fine. I think I need some more creatures. Okay, so we have another choice that I don't really like. Do I really want a second Molten Giant? I think you can have too many of these cards, but I don't think Brawl's particularly useful for me. Second Molten Giant, alright. So we're gonna survive for a while and take a lot of damage and then come back and just beat the bejesus out of them. Earthen Ring Farseer is a pretty okay 3-drop. I kind of think Youthful Brewmaster might be better, though, in this situation. Snapjaw, probably not worth it. I'll take the Youthful Brewmaster. And I really dislike Magma Rager, and I really do not like Murloc Tidehunter, so we'll take Silver Moon Guardian. Although, Murloc Tidehunter... Nah, it's just not good enough because it can get hero powered, and then you just get a 1/1 for 2 mana, so... Silver Moon Guardian's going to be harder to deal with, probably. Slam is probably our only choice here. Please give me some weapons. Fairy Dragon, I think we have to take here, even though I've got so many 2-drops already. And we have 2 more picks. Shield Block, gain 5 armor, draw a card. I think it's okay. I think Thrallmar Farseer is pretty bad, but I need more 3-mana cards. I'm not very happy with this deck construction. That should be pretty obvious. Sun Fury Protector gives enemy minions, or sorry, gives adjacent minions taunt or mind control tech. Taunt's not always a good thing. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I don't know. I think I'll take mind control tech just because it pushes the curve a little further ahead. Let's try this out. So, I was planning on doing a... I'm very glad I didn't take the second Spiteful Smith. I don't think I did anyway. But I was planning on building a weapon-focused warrior deck. That's why you never plan on anything in arena mode, because unfortunately in my deck I did not get a Fiery War Axe, I did not get a Gore Howl, I did not get an Arcanide Reaper, so we are a warrior with no weapons, which strikes me as a pretty easy ticket to go 0-3. But we'll see if maybe I can make some gimmicky stuff happen here. Suffice it to say, I'm not thrilled with this deck so far. Going second, having a bunch of card draw. I think we'll keep 1 slam and mulligan the other 2. Alright. Could be worse. I don't think it's worth using charge this early on. Anyway, we'll see. First game's always such a wild card because you never know what kind of skill level you're going up against. This guy could be amazing. 1 mana, eye for an eye? I don't know. That's weird. Is it smart to coin Novice Engineer? I don't think so. I'll let him play some of his cards out, and then I can always get a charge at some point. I could, like, coin Mind Control Tech charge if I wanted to, or coin Novice Engineer charge. Is using charge a smart idea? Maybe, maybe not. Slam. If it survives, draw a card, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's get the card draw like this.
I hope you like my invention.
And, sure, we get Thrallmar Farseer, which I can use next turn. And I'm going to use charge as well. Might seem stupid. It's 0 mana for 1 damage. Oh, wait, Noble Sacrifice? Oh, Redemption. I don't like that. Alright, so if I'd known that existed, I definitely would not have used charge.
Thank you.
So you learn something new every day. I really thought that would be like the earliest eye for an eye of all time. Sure, if he wants to swap the recruit for it, that's fine by me. I think it's a smart play. So, this turn, we could slam for 2 damage and then coin something. I don't necessarily like it. If we summon Thrallmar Farseer, he'll just kill it. If I use Mind Control Tech, we would swap. If I use Cruel Taskmaster, he'll just kill it. I could slam... Well, that's 2 mana, though, and then throw out, like, a Cruel Taskmaster, but that seems like kind of a waste, doesn't it? I kind of just want to slam and then... but I want to kill him next turn. This sucks. Okay. Maybe we throw out, like... We coin, and then we throw out a Rothy Weaponsmith. So he can trade with us evenly, but we also have this. And I'm not even going to attack the Ironfur Grizzly. The way I would rather do it is either have him trade, or I can slam it next turn. And sure. What I would ideally love to do is get Thrallmar Farseer out, have it live for a turn, then Cruel Taskmaster comes out and makes it much more valuable. Now, I can't target the Stealth Panther. He's just going to hit me directly. Okay. Since I can't target the Stealth Panther, that worries me a little bit, but not a huge degree. I'll probably use Cruel Taskmaster on this turn. I could just gain some armor instead. That might be more valuable, actually. This is going to be a weird game. I've never played a warrior deck like this. I've played very little warrior in general. There's no need to apologize. Good sir. We get some card draw right off the bat here. So I'll 2 mana, 2 damage. We also draw a card. Spiteful Smith, which is actually kind of an okay play now. And then we'll hit you like this. You'll die. I'll take some damage. And then I'll Cruel Taskmaster just to make the Weaponsmith a little bit scarier, so hopefully he's more tempted to trade the Jungle Panther for it. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I think if I draw Cleave, I can use that to kill the Panther. He's got a Fen Creeper. That's annoying. He'll probably want to swap. Oh, he's just going to hit me directly? I don't like that, because now I can just trade the... yeah. I mean, that's not great either, but... yeah, whatever. We'll see. Now I can send out Spiteful Smith, and I can actually kill the Fen Creeper, which is good. Is Charge good? Yeah. Sort of, because I can get, if I like Silver Moon Guardian. Nah, it's just not good enough. I gotta get out Spiteful Smith. So send out Spiteful Smith. And that should give my weapon... Oh, it's only when he's enraged. Oh, okay, well, we can still do this. So we go like this instead. We give you Charge, and then you attack. Like that. And then you attack like that. Okay, so this is not the best way to make this work. Now I have a 4-1 weapon, which is not ideal, but it exists, and that's something. And I don't really like my hand, and I don't really like what I've got out on the field. Azure Drake will be killed by my awful Battle Axe before he can get the value out of the spell power. But he got the card draw, which is probably good enough for him. Is there any way I could make something amazing happen with Crazed Alchemist? Probably not. So I think on this turn we probably send out like a Divine Shield Silver Moon Guardian, which is going to be annoying to deal with. And then I attack you like this. And then I also attack you like this. And then I also armor up. And we'll save Crazed Alchemist for a situation where I could maybe use it to better my situation ever so slightly. I really dislike this, but I'm hoping that he plays a bunch of shitty minions and then somehow I get Mind Control Tech. Well, there's one really shitty minion. The fact that he drafted Wisp makes me a little bit more confident, but it also possibly makes me... No, that's really good. It also possibly makes me think that maybe he's just doing that to get my Divine Shield out, and he had no other choices. Maybe Wisp was, weirdly enough, the best choice. Maybe it was like Angry Chicken, Wisp. I don't know what else would possibly factor into that decision at that point. Slam is a pretty bad card in this situation. Booty Bay Bodyguard is not, though, because if I throw down Booty Bay Bodyguard, now he has to attack the Booty Bay Bodyguard, so he can't just use these shitty minions to get rid of the Divine Shield. Oh, ideally. And maybe these minions he chooses not to attack with instead, and then Mind Control Tech I can actually send out, and the Battle Cry will be worth something. But, I mean, like, let's be honest here. Yeah, I'll probably get a Whisper like a Silverhand Recruit, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. As of right now, I don't know how to feel, because this is the first game I played with this deck. Please summon one more Silverhand Recruit, shitty minion, and then I play Mind Control Tech and have a chance. No. Okay, so he's just going to sacrifice his creatures. So I think I slam the Sunwalker here, draw a card. Battle Rage. Battle Rage is good in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's slam this. That'll get rid of the Divine Shield. And we'll draw a card. And we got another Booty Bay Bodyguard. So, here, pretty tempted to just swap 1 for 1. And then basically just, you know, continue business as usual. Put down another Booty Bay Bodyguard and say, like, okay, deal with it now. This is, I think this is a terrible deck. I'm not going to mince my words here. As I'm playing it right now, I'm feeling like there's any number of cards. Like, if this guy has Consecrations in his deck, I think I suffer hugely. Molten Giant. Okay, so we're on the same page here. Please summon one more shitty minion. Oh, he's just gonna... Oh, okay, that's another minion. And then please one last minion. A Wisp. Just throw it out there, man. Please? A secret? Mind Control Tech. I want to use Mind Control Tech. Oh, you scum! Maybe he knows! Oh, no. Okay, so... That Molten Giant, that's a problem and a half. We have a, you know, another Divine Shield. That's going to be real frustrating, especially since it has Taunt. Okay. So, what do you do here? You do not use Mind Control Tech yet, because at some point you could steal this Molten Giant. I could come pretty close to killing him. I think if I... First things first, I'm going to Battle Rage. I'm going to draw a couple of cards here for 2 mana, just to see if we get something crazy good. Molten Giant is actually... It's only a 10 mana card now, so I can use one of those myself. Is Chillwind Yeti worth throwing out there? Maybe if I had a charge, but I don't. We sacrifice this... if only I had something that could do damage, like, immediately. Anyway. Trying to think about what I would do here. I don't think he's going to have minions with charge, so I'm going to double down on Taunt here. And then I am going to kill... As much as I don't want to kill the Shadowed Sun Cleric, I'm going to. And then I'm just going to hit this directly. And I'm going to force him to take some damage, basically, on this taunt or this taunt, whatever he chooses. And then I should be able to kill Molten Giant on that turn. But I also hope, again, that he summons 1,000 minions, and then I Mind Control Tech and win the game. Okay, True Silver Champion's a very good card. He will use that to kill the first taunt here. The Booty Bay Bodyguard. Unless he makes a terrible mistake. Maybe it's not even a mistake. He summoned a taunt of his own. He will not summon 2 more creatures. So I'm not too concerned. I mean, the other thing I could do is just wait until Mr. Molten Giant takes like a lot of damage and then swap his attack and health. Oh, I should just kill him because I forgot that he has that awesome special ability there. Worgen Infiltrator. Not good enough. But here's how we do this. We all know Molten Giant's got to die. So you Crazed Alchemist. Yeah, you Crazed Alchemist. You swap the attack and health of his own taunts. And then you kill him. And then this thing lives, but it will die next turn, almost certainly. I think we summon a Chillwind Yeti. I think we armor up, and I think we drop a Worgen Infiltrator. Alright, end our turn. Feeling pretty good, as you might expect. You know, that's basically guaranteed 2 damage on the field right now as a result of the Worgen Infiltrator. And I doubt that he'll be able to use 10 mana to kill everything on the field. I, again, want him to summon as many creatures as is humanly possible. If you could just summon 4. Okay, this could be interesting. Yes, thank you. Could have been better, but I much appreciate you killing that creature so that I couldn't possibly use Mind Control Tech this turn. And, of course, now he summons Gurubashi Berserker, so if that had not died, I would be much better off. He has to attack the Sunwalker, in which... Yeah, so he just loses now. 4-2, 4-2, that's 10. It's so close that I just want to end it, but I can't justify ending it yet. Sorry, that sounds wrong. I think we do this. And hopefully you know what I'm thinking here. Because if I 4-2, 4-2, how much does this do? That's 12. And I need to do 13. We should just attack. And I'll explain why. Unless he can buff the bejesus out of his creatures and do a seriously dumb amount of damage. Because what I can then just do is throw down a Stranglethorn Tiger, and I would really like to see him have some way of dealing with that card. And I'm going to save my other cards just in case he does manage to try something funky. Or in case he manages to lifesteal enough to come back into it, but... it might have been better to board control. I was running the math in my head, and I was like, yeah, sure. Now I can actually use Mind Control Tech and pull a creature off of him, unless he sacrifices a ton this turn. He's gonna, like, Blessing of Kings somebody? I mean, they have Summoning Sickness. Oh, it's just Divine Shield, okay. So he's throwing it all on the table here. I think he's lost, though. He can't kill Stranglethorn Tiger, and without being able to kill Stranglethorn Tiger, he's gonna lose. He can heal up 2 health with True Silver Champion. I really, really dislike the deck that I'm using here. But I'm going to win, so that, you know, that's worth something. And then what's he going to do? Hit me directly? It's just not going to do enough, as you can quite obviously tell. So he does get the lifesteal. I just want to see what Mind Control Tech would have stolen. We get Shield Slam. Deal one. Okay, well, let's just use Mind Control Tech here. And we have stolen a shitty minion, but anyway, that's it. Well played. I'm sorry I was a little BM at the end there. I just wanted to roll the dice, basically. So we are going to go up 1-0. I hate this deck. I would not be surprised if we go 1-3, but I'm happy with it regardless because this was weirdly fun. And I love that mage deck, so I'm sorry to see it go, but I'm glad that we had the opportunity to use it in the first place. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click the like button. I'm assuming if you made it 40 minutes in, you did enjoy it, so that's one way that you can support me, assuming you liked it. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more daily Hearthstone. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow.